All right, you saw in the opening shot there, we're doing a couple pork butts. Let me make sure. This one doesn't have too bad a fat cap. It's fairly thin. You saw these are Smithfield pork shoulder butt roast. But I want to get a bunch of this off so that we can get that bark to develop nice on the meat. We're not going to go, like I said, super aggressive with the trim. If I can just see the meat starting to shine through, that's going to work for me. Need to leave a little fat. Ooh, almost got my finger. Be careful, kids. Very sharp knife. Now this fat I'm putting over off to the side. I'm not going to throw that away. This is nice, softer fat. It's not a hard fat. So we're going to keep a lot of that for making sausage. So we're going to call this side pretty good. This side looks great. Look at the marbling through the meat. A little bit right here to take off. Not a ton. Get off there. And what I am actually cooking for here, gang, you're going to see a couple pictures coming up with cabbage, shredded carrots, some dressing. You're also going to see the beans I'm putting together. All of this is for our local police department. I'm going to be feeding them tomorrow at 4 p.m. in their shift change. So, get a glove off here. Just going to show you how we're gonna season the first one. I'll get the second one trimmed, and we'll bring you back. We're going to cook on the old smoky 22. We're going to set up the snake method. So that's the plan. We're just using some canola oil as a binder on this one. If it was a competition cut, it may or may not be a different binder. So and we will be cooking this fat side down, so this part will be down. The reason being, towards the heat. All right. First thing going on, Uncle Steve, right down here, kids, thick meat. Second layer, Uncle Steve's, spicy R. So, Uncle Steve was kind enough to send this to me, so Uncle Steve, I appreciate it very much. You guys are gonna see what kind of color this is gonna give. Oh my. I gotta keep using my knife here. It's kind of hard to turn that one-handed. It's a big, thick piece of meat, guys. This is about an 8-pound butt. Don't be afraid. It can handle this good seasoning that's going on it. So, I should do it this way so you can see, huh? Here we go with the spicy R. Get this side. Get this side. And what I'll do is I will stand up, get another glove on. Actually, I can do it with a knife, I bet. Yeah, we can. And we'll get our ends. Get the sides good. Get you back in the frame. There you go. Off we go. Yes, we're making a mess, but that's okay. That's part of the fun of cooking. I'll bring you back when the second one's done and the pit's fired up. On to coleslaw. New food, new board, new knife, new pan, new gloves. All right, I cut the core out of the bottom of this. Probably not deep enough. What we're gonna do, we're gonna cut this cabbage in half. Set one part over here for now. Need to go a little deeper on the core. Get rid of that. And all we are gonna do, gang, is we're just gonna start very thinly slicing our cabbage. Okay? we want to get it broke up. Some of these bigger pieces I'll cut down. All we're going to do is just nice thin slices. I have 2 green cabbage, 1 red, and you saw the shredded carrot. Yes, I took the easy way out on that. Now, if you don't want to do it this way, you can also use a box grater. It works great to do this. Some bigger leafy parts, just slice them up nice and thin. Add it in. Okay, I'm going to finish getting these 3 heads of cabbage cut up and we'll bring it back. All right, as you can see, we have everything mixed together. It was missing a little something. So I pulled a little out and I tried something on it. And it's this, right here. Gator Shake. Just a little bit, just gives it a nice little pop. So we're just gonna go with a light dusting over the top here. And we're gonna mix that in. I thought, what the heck, let's try it. It was good before, it's better now. This too, panned up, getting happy overnight. See you in the morning. All right, I didn't film every part of this. In fact, I didn't film any of it really, to be honest with you. Pinto beans, the brown sugar bourbon beans, the baked beans. Now, the first thing I did is in the bottom of this pot, I diced up all that bacon and browned it off. Reserved it, diced up the 2 onions you saw earlier, sweat them down in here, and then we added our beans. Now I did call an audible. Instead of using the Countryside barbecue sauce, which this is made in Algona, Iowa, just a couple hours down the road, I remembered I had a sauce in the fridge that I was given, and you're never gonna guess who it's from. That's right, folks, Uncle Steve. So this is in there. So yes, this is the Uncle Steve video hour. I will say one thing, I am very grateful. Uncle Steve gave me the chance to try his rubs, and the sauce was a bonus, which is sweet and spicy sauce. And yes, it is. It is sweet. It has a little kick to it, but I like it. So, when we serve this, we are gonna serve it straight out of the cast pot. So this is going on my 2-burner Pioneer to get heated up and served to our local men in blue. All right, the butts are on, smoking away. Bring it back in about an hour and a half when we check the bark and check the spritz. All right, let's take a look at these butts. Sorry for being shaky, but doing this one-handed. Got some nice color on these. We're just gonna spritz. This is, hey, settle down over there. Time to get the lid back on, hold on. We'll flare up with the lid off, no big deal. Starting to get some nice color on. It's coming back up. Old Smoky's been running 260 to 270 the whole time. And probably wrap them here in about an hour and get ready to make some people really happy. Alrighty, let's check out this pulled pork, shall we? Oh my. Well, let's check the internal temp gauge. Pretty clean bone right there, folks. I don't know if you can see all the juices in that foil. Now, I didn't bother showing you guys, you know, wrapping the butts. You've all seen tin foil on a smoker before. or pulling them, putting them in a cooler. Let me drain a little bit of this juice off into one of the pans without dumping everything else in there. I do want to tell you, it smells phenomenal in here. Let's get this out. Get rid of our foil. And we're gonna get to pulling this. Let's see how we did. Oh yeah, nice smoke ring on that. Very happy with that. So let's get in here and just start pulling. Oh yeah. What do you think? We gotta try it, don't you think, folks? Ooh, still plenty warm. Put these on at 6 this morning. They finished up about 2:30 this afternoon. They weren't real overly large butts. Running 275 on the old Smoky. So we're gonna finish pulling this. Oh my, I'm glad I let it rest. Well, you can see it on my gloves how juicy it is. So I will be bringing you back when we deliver this. I want to thank Uncle Steve again for the products he sent me to try, and I'm going to tell you guys, I'm not using them because Steve sent them to me. I'm using them because I like them. So thank you, sir, very much. And it's definitely plenty warm. So we're going to get this pulled up, and I'll bring you back, show you a picture when we get ready to deliver it to our PD. All right, we are headed out for delivery. I have called my buddy Justin, who's on the PD, let him know I'm on the way, and they're going to pull me right in the garage, and we're going to get unloaded and feed our local police department. Well, that's about par for the course. You go to deliver something, you get stuck behind a train. Yay me. All right, everybody, we are headed back to the truck. As you saw, I'm at the Lamar's Police Department, dropping off pulled pork dinner for our local department. So thank you all very much for stopping by watching. We'll see you next time. Thanks, gang.